So right here we've got like our timber range. So in short, we basically have strippers, cleaners and stains and coatings for all types of wood, whether it's old wood, treated wood, untreated wood. We've ways of stripping, cleaning and colouring either with a stain or a solid colour, etc. So you've got clear, golden oak, rustic oak, weathered grey, ebony, turning old faded wood into clean wood and stripping existing coatings. This goes into our metalcare range where we've got stuff, basically multi-purpose paints for rust, corrosion, could be gates, underbodies of cars, all sorts of rust or corrosion, basically problems and solutions. And then you've got primers, treatments, and then top coats, a wide range of top coats that will go on metal and basically every other type of surface. So timber, PVC, concrete, pretty much everything. For chalky surfaces, smooth surfaces, you know where you have flaking paint and peeling paint, you've basically got mix-in primers that will stop that and basically help it weld to a wall, so you don't have to keep on going through the hardship of recoating and pulling it off and blasting the wall and trying to even it up. Put a bit of that EB in and first coat only, none in the second coat, it'll stick like you know what for basically ever. Then you've got ESP, which is for shiny or smooth surfaces, so you don't have to sand or prime, basically put that on and stick straight to it. So interior doors, cabinets, all that kind of thing, you know. Then we do all sorts of paints and coatings, so water based, oil based, we do epoxies, urethanes, all sorts, you know. So these would be basically industrial grade epoxy for like warehouses, garages, all that kind of thing. It's actually damp proof paint as well, so if you had like cloths or cardboard or something on the ground and you don't want like some weathering or moisture coming up through, it'll act as basically a moisture repellent as well. So damp proofing for the ground basically, primer, top coat. And then we've got clear waterproofing as well, so repellents and stuff. So whether you want invisible, cementitious, all that kind of thing, basically from top to bottom we've got different types of waterproofing and damp proofing to cater for all types of situations that you might encounter. We're basically plastered over, tiled over, wallpaper, paint, skim, whatever, you know. And it's basically breathable and it can be used in traditional or newer buildings as well. So we've also got a few other things there, which is basically, you know, this one for example is an insulation paint. That's one of the things that you kind of have to feel. We have a heat gun, I must actually do it on camera there, so if you want to put your hand on that you can pass it around. So put the palm of your hand down there and then put it on this and you should feel the heat of your hand being reflected back at you. Feel free to pass it around. So then we do some other stuff there, which is temporary site protection. So window protectors, floor protectors, stuff for your mats at the site of entrances, or it could be, for example, hospitals and stuff where you need to have clean layers each time. So we do all that sort of stuff. We also do basically crack stitching for walls that have a bit of movement in them and stuff. Basically reinforce and strengthen them and put them back together. We basically do everything that you need for flat roofing, balconies and all that kind of thing. We've got outlets, vertical outlets, horizontal outlets. We've also got a wide range of trims. So we'll go through all these trims now. So basically you've got raised edges for the sides, where it's putting the water or directing the water back onto the roof. We've also got basically wall fillet trims for it's up against the wall and it's directing it back down as well. And then you've got like drip trims as well, which would be where your gutter will sit underneath and you'll have a drip here. So whatever way you want the water to be directed on your roof, then there's a trim basically appropriate for sale. This is the Lava 20 system. It's a multi-purpose waterproofing system. So it's really durable. It can be used for all types of waterproofing applications above ground. So where you need something that's hardware and waterproof obviously, and something that will last a very long time, take impacts and got some durability to it as well, you know, a lot actually. So basically balconies, car parks, all that sort of stuff, you know. It's easy to use, it's seamless once applied, it's good for details, and basically it can be worked around existing or new roofs, balconies, etc. Right? So first off, we have just industrial grade PU mastic. Basically it can be applied in joints, holes, voids, vertically, horizontally, whichever. and it's a thick material, so it's just basically to use to fill any gaps or voids, so when we come to do our liquid later that it doesn't fall down in between the holes or joints, gaps, etc. So step one is usually fill and smooth out any holes or imperfections with this material. Step two, then you've got a primer. So this primer, we have a few primers, but the one that's predominantly used is this one here. So basically the reason it's used, it's most popular, is because it cures in 10-15 minutes. So if you're kind of doing an area 50 meters, 20 meters, whatever, by the time you finish doing half of it, it's dry. So you know you're working non-stop, zero downtime. So it's very fast to do. You'll see here is a timber deck, so we've got it kind of done in sections. So it's actually being applied here, but you can't see it. So quick primer goes down, 10-15 minutes later you're ready to get on with your application of the Lava 20, which is this grey material here. That's the main part of the system. The waterproofing, it's called Lava 20. Comes in 6 kilo cans, 15 kilo cans, and also 25 kilo cans. You've got these small catalysts that go with it as well, that can be used as an optional if you want it to cure quick, and you can lay it up to 3 mil thick in a single pass with this. So if you use it without a catalyst, it's kind of like your overnight cure, or if you want it to cure fast, it can be a 3-hour cure with the catalyst, or if you want it somewhere in between, you can use half, quarter, 3/4, and it'll work pro rata with the cure time, you know, give you more pot life. So you can have it, the best of both worlds. You can use it as you can give yourself plenty of pot life, or if you need a quick set and you want to go on and do something else, put it all in. So you can basically, you know, do both. So that's your Lava 20, your liquid rubber waterproofing. And then you've got these top coats, optional top coats. This is the dark grey top coat, basically a thin layer that goes over the Lava 20 system. It's a little bit harder, and once applied, in theory that will make the system last forever because it's zero degradation. It doesn't break down at all, so you know it's worth doing. Plus it looks nice and it's easy to clean. It's a dark grey top coat, but we've also got a couple of other colours as well, like a silver grey and a white and a black as well. So, and yeah, finally we've got this clear top coat here. So basically, you can see if you look closely, there's a little shine off this area here. That's a layer of the clear, followed by quartz, and then there's a let cure, and then there was another layer of clear top coat. So that'll give you an anti-slip surface on balconies, walkways, car parks, all that kind of thing, you know, right? So that basically covers the Lava 20 system in its short form, you know. So just a quick recap: fill and smooth any holes, voids, or joints. Step 2, primer. Step 3 is your Lava 20 system, generally done with reinforcement tape or matting. You use joints, any joints that you have, liquid followed by tape followed by liquid, and then you apply your Lava 20 system, usually around 2.5 mil thick, and then you've got your optional top coats, one being the dark grey finish, then the other being the clear top coat, which you can use with quartz, etc. to give you an anti-slip finish. And we've also got this grid system here. It's an interlocking grid system. You can fill it up with stones and then apply your resin bound over it. Wide range of colours. How it works: 4 bags of aggregates, and then you have a 2-part glue kit, resin bound, UVR and standard, and it's put into a big mixer, and then it's basically trailed to a finish. Fairly straightforward. It's permeable, so the water goes through it. It's flexible, even though it looks like it's very, very solid, and it'll take a lot of traffic, i.e. cars and all that sort of stuff, you know. It's applied about 15 mil thick for paths and 18 mil thick for driveways and such.